They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Oh, for f***'s sake, do I really have to use this plum sack? Why can I just please use Charlotte Claire again?
Hello there, I want to see my friends here, and welcome to my last of first challenge around Canada. We're going to be driving as Lance Stroll, against my will. And we're going to hopefully do very well, although, let's be honest, being in the Racing Point and as Lance Stroll is a recipe for absolute disaster. So that means absolutely nothing can go wrong here in qualifying for Canada. Lance Stroll, pretty slow in qualifying as always, but he'll be looking to make an impact hit. What on earth is he doing? Oh my! Oh dear. Lance Stroll making the wrong kind of impact. His dad will not be feeding him £20,000 into his bank account today. A look at the running order, and Mercedes, just f*** off, please, honestly. I'm sick and tired. But something interesting is that Tortilla Man Perez managed to keep up with Alex Albon pretty well, only a 10th off his time. So the Racing Point has genuine pace. However, as for Lance Stroll, he's going to have a heap of work to do, starting last at his home Grand Prix. It is time for the race.
Keep your eyes open on the run to turn 1 and keep it clean. We want to come out in one piece. Good luck.
Lights out and away we go for Canada's runniest maple syrup. And it is a very good start on the medium tyres against those on soft tyres ahead of us. We're going to yeet it to the inside of Kubica and Giovinazzi, immediately making our way to P18. However, Giovinazzi still hanging it there in the inside, keeping us honest. But we do eventually pull ahead. Yes, we do. And that is comfortably P18. Meanwhile, the cars fighting ahead of us get a poor exit. And the other Williams is about to be gobbled up like a hungry turkey at Christmas. Down the inside of him and Grosjean, getting our baguette flare on. And that is us up into P16 already. And the next target will be Daniel Kvyat. However, the AI just get nitrous off that exit. Please
patch it in F1 2020, Codemasters. If you don't, I will be very cross.
With my blood pressure gradually boiling, however, we need to focus on the race at hand, and Kvyat's broken super early, and Norris defends to the inside at the same time. So we briefly make our way up to P15, but Kvyat uses the momentum to go around the outside of Norris. And it's scintillating battling. However, with our low downforce setup that we have here at Canada, and the Racing Point's brilliant Mercedes engine, we're going to get past not just Kvyat, but Norris as well, as he squeezes us to the inside. But nothing doing there. P14 so far. Let's go! Lap 2 coming up towards this right-hander, and
we don't need to talk about track limits, ladies and gents.
Norris got quite a good exit out of that corner. However, straight line speed of the Mercedes power unit quells this charge, and oh my word, we dive it down the inside like Neymar on Pierre Gasly. The Gasly snail well and truly out to play, considering he broke about 5 millennia too early. And now it's Ricciardo's turn to be all maunched up. We're going to go to the outside as we go up towards the chicane. We're not even having DRS usage, and we can still get it round just about. Yes, Ricciardo did defend very well, but it is P12 already. We've made some excellent gains in the race, and we move on to lap 4 because nothing happened. I don't know what more you want me to say other than that. We're back at our favourite bit of the track, though, considering the first 2 laps and how they went. And something saucy is probably bound to happen here, as we have Sainz and Hülkenberg fighting tooth and nail for P10. And we're going to get a slice of the action right there and cut through them like cake. We have DRS wide open. We're going to go to the inside of Sainz, who goes to the outside of Hülkenberg. And so we go down the inside of both of them into the chicane. And Hülkenberg clips us. We get clipped and we slide about all over the place. And it's a calamity, but it is P10. Nice. And it's about to get even nicer, because there is Kevin Magnussen. We are right on the back of him for about 0.01 seconds, because there he goes. However, we have DRS and an overpowered set of straight line speed mechanics, so we are going to just absolutely mince him into next week. It's glorious. Raikkonen defends as well, and I get my braking all crossed up. We get it completely wrong and cut the chicane, but according to Jeff, that was a great move, and we have P9. And even though it was blatantly a corner cut, Lance Stroll has so much money, the stewards don't care anyway. Now to get Raikkonen's position. And this is for P8, and he doesn't have DRS, so this is going to be an easy overtake into the last chicane. We're past him before we even make it. P8, and we are in contention for some massive points, but Raikkonen gets a brilliant run and goes for it, but thinks better of it. And our next target is Albon in the Red Bull. Yes, my teammate is absolutely duking it out for P4 currently, as some cars have pit. We're up to P6 in the process of all that, and they are fighting tooth and nail. They are side by side all the way through this first bit. However, it is Perez that has to concede the position for now, and Albon maintains supremacy. However, we're going to have DRS on both of them, and with our medium tyres, it should be an absolute cakewalk if we can get the right momentum out of this last chicane. We're gaining and gaining some more. However, it's not to be, because into the pits they go. We get the last chicane completely wrong, and somehow, through all of that, don't get a corner cutting warning. And onto lap number 9 we go. We're up to P2. However, it's going to be extremely close between myself and Hamilton as we slide through like a salmon on acid. Hamilton is actually right on the back of us, and that is not very good news at all. So I debated fighting up against him just because I feel like I might lose time because of the way the AI works in the game. However, I let Hamilton through because I get some slipstream coming on to my box lap, which is lap number 10. And hopefully that means I can catapult myself forwards just that little bit more. So refraining from passing him, coming through turn number 1, we're still sliding around, and we're not going to stay with Hamilton, are we? No, there he is, about a million years ahead. Oh my Christ. But we stayed ahead of Vettel, and now it is time to come into the pits and fit the soft tyres. Out of the pits on our new soft tyres, and absolutely terrible news. We have been jumped not only by Magnussen or Hülkenberg, but by Raikkonen as well, and he was on the hard tyres. However, in this situation, it's fair to say it's well and truly game on. And that is exactly the case, as Raikkonen is going to get minced straight away. Our soft tyres have played in to perfection, and it's not even close. On his plebeian hard tyres, he didn't stand a chance. It is P11, and all the while, Magnussen and Hülkenberg up ahead are going to be fighting it out for P8 now as some cars pit, unless some overcut us for some convoluted reason, which hopefully they don't, and they do not. But meanwhile, Magnussen and Hülkenberg side by side all the way through. Magnussen wants to suck some balls. Hülkenberg, despite his sausage-like appearance, does not want any of this to happen, and with him being distracted all the while, we catch up to him very quickly, and we are going to have DRS on him and hopefully get past not only him, but Magnussen as well, to the inside of Hülkenberg. We go straight past him. Easy pickings. And Magnussen too on the outside, and we're going to squeeze him a little bit admittedly, but it is no contest. It is P8, and now I think we can take it nice and easy. Yep, despite all of that scintillating action and setting a 1 minute 11.2, which wasn't that far off the fastest lap, we just weren't able to catch up to Albon. The gap was too big, and in the end, as you can see, on the last lap now, we're only 2 point something seconds off. I think it's 2.8, but Albon was just too far ahead, despite him fighting away with Perez like mad. We couldn't do anything, and as we come onto the hairpin, Hamilton has won another one of these. He is literally a man on fire. In hopefully not literally,
that's not very good. Lewis, stop that. There are children watching.
Anyway, from our point of view, we couldn't get our teammate or Albon, no, and that's a shame. But from the back of the grid, a track I'm not great at, in a car I'm not great at, we go and get P8. Yes!
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Get in there, Lewis. Miracles do happen, mate.
Do you know what? I'm gonna refrain from saying anything. Hamilton won. Good for him. He can embrace that. Just can he f*** off, please? Anyway, a valiant effort from us, like I said. P8 in the end, not a bad job at all. Miles ahead from Kevin Magnussen. 25 seconds on the dot behind the leader. So that's something we can take away from this race at least. Our teammate holding down 6th place. Well done, Sergio Tortilla boy. However, we weren't that far off his pace. Only 8 thousandths separating our fastest laps, which is very good news. It means I've got slightly better at Canada, which is good to hear. Anything else on the positives? No, not really. I've genuinely got nothing. However, this result is very good momentum, and momentum that we can most definitely take forward to the next one of these in France. Thank you very much for watching this last to first attempt once again. I do feel like, again, the car we had slightly compromised us. However, no excuses, we will do better next time. I promise. I say that every time, but we will. I promise. If you did enjoy, slap like, smash subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because that way you will not miss a single one of my uploads, and I would be extremely grateful if you could do that. I also have a bunch of social medias you should check out. My Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Discord, and Twitch will all be in the description. Do go and check them out. I do promise you it will be very, very good fun. Until the next video, whatever that video may be, once again, thank you all ever so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you very soon.